Hello everyone, this is Mundan Raghavan. This video we are going to see how to read and write from the character format of files. In simple words, we are going to read and write text files, which has the different array of characters. So if you think about the character data or the text data, we have reader and writer classes in Java at very abstract level. There are different implementation under the reader and writer as you see in the screen. We can choose based on the situation any one of these. For example, you may choose the buffered reader if you are reading and writing from the, let's say, the console, or you can read from the file reader. Let's say you are getting the data from the file itself. So we will see a simple example here and we will understand how it works actually. Here we are creating the same like file reader object and file writer object in order to read from one file as a text format, in order to write into the other file as a text format. A text format in the sense it will be just like a array of characters. In case of in previous video, we have seen we are creating the input stream and output stream just to have the byte information to be written to the another file, right? The same way here also we are going to create the file writer object. So we will be having the different set of characters in the array format and we will be writing to the writer object. In order to create the reader and writer object, we are going to give the file name itself. For example, while reading, you will be giving the existing file name, and while writing, you will be giving the file name of the file to be written. Here you can see in the line number 13, we are creating the reader object by giving the file input, and we are getting the number of characters inside your file by using the file class. Here, just to understand this line, so we can understand like we want to get the total length of characters inside your file. So we are creating the object of the file, and over that we are applying the method called length. So it will be giving the length of array, or it will be giving the length of characters inside your file. However, it will be in the long format. So we can just downcast to integer so that we will be saving into the integer. The reason to convert into the integer is like we need to create the array beforehand so that we will be writing the characters, right? Or we will be reading that characters inside your character array. So in simple, for the given file, we are getting the total number of characters inside that, and we are creating the same number of, let's say, the length of array having the character type. Or you can create any number of length of character array, but however, it will be reading or it will be getting only data for that given number of arrays. So now getting into the next line. So reader.read. So that means that when you have the reader object, you have everything in your hand. So you are going to read it. The format you read it is a characters. So in order to read it and save it into the local variable, like just like an array, you are passing the array itself. So already we have created the array, which exactly matches the number of character inside your file object or file reader object. So that's the reason we will be giving the same character array here, so that whatever you are reading, that will be just set inside your characters array. Because in order to read that, you need to have some base, right? So for that, we are giving that characters array. Now coming to the next line, we will be having the writer object. Here we are creating the entire new set of file called a sample underscore copy.txt. And after that, we are just using the writer object to write it. So now we need to have a list of characters to be written, right? So for that, already we have saved into the characters array while reading it. So that's the reason we are going to use the same characters array here, so that this array will be the input for the newly created sample underscore copy.txt. The entire array will be written inside your new file. So after that, you will be flushing. The reason for flushing here is like we have the total option to write entire thing because we are using the entire length of the file, right? But however, in some cases, you might be interested only to write some kind of arrays, or let's say a limited number of arrays to the given output file. So what about the remaining characters inside your writer? So that time you will be having the flush option, so that you will be just flushing everything inside your stream. Then you will be having the just system.out.println data written successfully into the given specified file, the newly created file sample underscore copy, and we are closing the both streams, or both, let's say, reader file and the writer file, or let's say in a object point of view. So after completing this one, you will be having entirely a new copy of sample underscore copy. You will be having entire data. So before doing that, we will just put the sample.txt. It will be learn Java, learn Spring, right? So we don't have any other files. If you go to character.io, you will be just put the breakpoint at the line number 20, and we will just debug it. So here you can see, so now we have created the reader object and we have created the array with the given length. So the length will be anything because it will be taking the length from the file object, right? So if you just see the characters array, it will be having the length of 20 and it will be having empty things because the character does not have any data. It is will be having the 0 values. In our case, it will be the very empty value spaces, right? So after that, you are giving these characters to the, or just you are reading, right? So the reader object, by using the reader object, you are reading the character as the base. So while reading, every character will be read from the reader object. Reader object points to the file again. So indirectly you are reading from the file and each character will be just written inside your characters array. So after just crossing this line, you can see now if you just see the characters, you can see all the characters from your text file has been in the variable called characters, right? So this will be the input for the newly creating file. So just we are using the writer object and write into the newly created. So writer is pointing to the newly created object or newly created file sample underscore copy. Over that file you are writing. The writing input will be like a character stream of this input, learn Java, learn Spring for each character. So after reading, or let's say after writing, you will be just flushing out and you will be coming out. If you execute further, data successfully written in the specified file. If you go to the Project Explorer and just refresh it, and here you can see sample.copy, it will be having the same data. So this means that we have understood, like, rather than reading or writing in the byte format when compared to the previous video, we are just reading and writing as an array of characters. So that's the reason we will be having the reader interface or reader class as abstract level and writer class at the abstract level. If you just have a little tip on this area, so here you can see whenever you are dealing with the character kind of data, you will be having the reader at the suffix. For example, buffered reader, character reader, or let's say string reader, file reader, and writer at the writing process, buffered writer, character writer. So in simple words, wherever you are dealing with the character data, you will be having the reader and writer as a suffix. Whereas if you are dealing with the byte data, you will be having stream at the suffix. For example, here you can see buffered input stream, buffered output stream, let's say file input stream, file output stream. So the stream is the keyword that you are dealing with the byte data. So this way, in this video, we have understood so how to deal with the character streams and what are the different abstract level classes and what is a normal program when you read it from an existing text file and writing to the another newly created text file. So this is all about the character stream. So thanks for watching and have a great day.